I'm making a quick post here. I am being hammered financially. Hammered. So this is exactly how dialectic works. Uh, it's you have to go right to the death, like right close to the death, and hold on and choose life. So they forced me to graduate at the University of Alberta. Now that I'm on day 199 of the hunger strike, I'm gonna go 4 more days without eating. I think we're only 200 blessings into the 1600 blessings, so I'll have to go something like 25 days without food on the next meal. But oh well. But they forced me to graduate. They ignored my double major application, so I was deprived of $10,000 of funding because I'm suing the University of Alberta. And they're blocking me in very, very clever ways, which I'm exposing. Every time they do one, I learn. And I'm building a public interest campaign, right, to teach other people what the corporations do to us to make this toxic system perpetuate itself. It's toxic. We can all feel it. And the University of Alberta, it's because of what you're doing and what the courts are doing. And it's because they're facing double binds. And double binds are the root fragmentation of the heart of the problem, which is fragmented consciousness that we now solve with universal logic. But what's happening financially is I have to make these payments on my loans now. And they're quite large. And these phone companies are jacking up their prices without telling me anyway. So I owe even more. And on top of that, they doubled the court fees, and they don't pay for transcript fees. And the price of living has gone up by 200%. Like all these, just being crushed financially. The money is dead. This is the life. This is the true messianic order. This is the real God's government that we need to get into if we don't want to destroy ourselves with AI very quickly. I just watched a presentation from one of Eric Schmidt's friends who helped build all these computers early on in the 1970s. And Eric Schmidt is the ex-CEO of Google. Surprisingly on track. He's right. He's got, he's done some interesting things, but he's pointing in the right direction that we need to go. It's urgent. Our thinking has not changed. When the atomic bomb was built, it didn't change our thinking. We need to change our thinking, which is a logic. And we need a universal, godly, or absolute science to get us out of this linear logic and into non-linear living circles of truth. The ancient past, the ancient wisdom traditions had that. So I'm just making this update. I'm being crushed, but somebody is helping me, and they're trying to shut down my bank account, and I had to sue ATB Financial because they were shutting down my accounts for my hunger strikes, and I was trying to pay people to save my life, and a whole bunch of stuff is going on. I drafted 12 articles to make new legislation to make these things addressed in the courts with a remedy that will work. AI did something like 500 to 1,000 hours of legal research last night in a couple of hours, and I mapped it all out, got press releases. We're sending it to the Alberta Law Reform Institute. I'm sending it to the Canadian Judicial Council, preparing for the Supreme Court of Canada, getting the transcripts going. Because I went all through this process already in the last 2 years, I can now do it in record time. Okay, I'm about to run out of data on my own phone, so I'll stop there. Stay subletting.